Hey there, my friend, and welcome to this Wednesday Word of Wisdom. Goal setting is everywhere in our world. We are constantly setting goals. We set ourselves up for like New Year's resolutions or just changes that we want to see in our life, whether that's for our careers or our health, for our marriage as a parent, and for our lives in general. It seems like our modern society, it's always encouraging us to think about what's the next thing you want to achieve? What's the next milestone in your life? But what we don't spend enough time actually thinking into is the how. How are we going to follow through and accomplish our goals? I mean, think about yourself for a moment. How many times have you set a goal for yourself and not followed through? You know, when we set goals, when we start to set goals, we create a roadmap of where we want to be heading and what we kind of need to do in order to get ourselves there. You know, they talk about setting goals as being linked with things like higher self-esteem, increased self-confidence, feeling like we've got some autonomy in our life. It's linked to higher motivation. And you know what? People who set goals, they're more successful, they are more passionate. And the research is clear. Like people who set goals, students who set goals learn up to 250% faster than students who don't. Employees who set goals, they get larger raises. And professors who set goals, they get tenure faster. Studies have also shown that when we train our mind to think about what we want in life and we work towards actually reaching it, our brain automatically starts rewiring itself in order to acquire this ideal self-image. And it makes it an essential part of our identity. And when we achieve the goal, we get this sense of fulfillment. And until we actually do it, our brain just keeps telling us over and over again that we need to do this, we need to do this, we need to do this. But one of the things I want us to focus on is defining the difference between outcome goals and process goals. See, outcome goals, those are ones that once we've achieved them, they don't require any more action. So, for example, an outcome goal might be publishing a book. Once that book is published, the goal is complete, and now you don't have to spend any more time on that goal and you can start to pursue something else. The outcome goals, they're these one-offs, and they only give us like a momentary change. Whereas process goals, these are ones that require us to take repeated or continuous action. So an example of a process goal might be to stay healthy. And to reach this goal, you're going to have to continue performing certain actions to stay healthy, like eating healthy or going to the gym. Basically, we have to work on maintaining a certain standard in our life. But for most of us, we set outcome-based goals, when what we really want is process goals. For example, if I wanted to lose weight, the goal might be to lose 15 pounds. The problem with this goal is that the desired outcome is framed as a momentary change, while the true desired outcome actually is long-lasting change. So if I want to lose 15 pounds and I get there, I don't want to just turn around and gain that weight back again, right? After I lose that weight, I want to maintain the weight loss. So this forces me to start to think about which behaviors or which actions I need to continue in order to stay at that healthy weight. So instead of setting a goal to lose 15 pounds, now I need to decide to, say, exercise for 30 minutes every morning. And this ongoing process is going to lead me to creating habits that are going to help me maintain that outcome that I really want to see in my life. I like to think about it as being journey-minded rather than destination-minded. Now, the outcome goals, though, we can still set them because those become milestones along the way, and they help us to get some of those short-term rewards that we want to have in our world and that help us to stay motivated towards that maintenance piece. If we're serious about achieving our goals, there's another thing that we have to think about. We need to look at our goals differently than we have in the past. Instead of thinking about what's the end result I want to receive, what's the success that I want to attain, we need to be asking ourselves, what kind of pain am I willing to endure? The real challenge is not determining if you want the result. Of course you want the result. We all want something different or improved in our lives. What we need to be looking at is whether, as a parent, a spouse, an employee, or whatever area of my life that I want to focus on, or that I need a boost in, or whatever area I feel like I'm dropping the ball in, what sacrifices am I willing to endure in order to achieve the goal that I want in my life? Do I want the lifestyle that comes with the quest? Am I willing to go through that boring, ugly process before the exciting, glamorous outcome? You know, it's easy to sit around and think about what I could do or what I would like to do. It is really a whole new monster to actually think into the challenges that I'm going to face, the pains I'm going to have to face, the trade-offs that are going to come with achieving that goal. So goal setting is not just about choosing the reward that I want to have, but it's also exploring the cost that I'm willing to pay. And anything that is worth having is uphill. And so in the process of this, I want to teach you the science of goal setting. I want to teach you my discoveries around intentions and setting yourself up for success. This is a huge topic and I can only scratch the surface. I mean, I go way more into depth about it in my goal setting program, High Achievers. There is a science to setting goals, and it's not what we normally think. So I want to start to talk to you about how you set your goals effectively and then how you're going to proactively actually achieve them. So stay with me through this series as I'm going to start to talk to you about the tools that you need in order to help you start setting goals, but not just setting your goals, actually achieving them. Now, if you would like to join me in the High Achievers program and you want to start to break through some of those barriers that are holding you back, the link is right here. Thanks for joining me. Have a beautiful week.